Hello, how's it going? So, first off, I just want to say I'm sorry for your loss and all the stuff you've been going through. Thank you for being patient with me. This reading, I definitely want to do it so that, to help you as best as possible. And secondly, to just, help you on your path, but also help you feel inspired again. Because that's what I feel like what's really missing here and what's my job as a reader. Like, you can tell people whatever about their future, but it's always about, just finding what's going on with them, helping them, and just, lifting people back and inspiring them back to where they need to be. And you know what? I don't really feel like that you're lost right now. I really just feel like, you're going through a tough time and things have happened. But, in the present, I see like you feel like you might be losing right now or you can't win. But actually, this is all for your spiritual growth. Like, you're growing so much through this time period. And in the future is 8 of Wands and 10 of Cups. So to me, that's like things are going to start picking up and get happy really quickly. And I'll tell you why, because I see the situation's going to improve. So 6 of Cups is about, the past sometimes and just, romanticizing the past, thinking about, life stuff that happened. It's going to improve. So I feel like this healing you're doing and this connection you have to your past and your loss and what has happened, I feel like it's going to really improve and helpful people at the start. I feel like more people are going to hop into your life to help you out and, think you're going to get this renewed hope, This is where things are going to get better. Forgiveness is with the Magician, because I feel like in your past, like, as much as you try to, like, keep going or move forward, it just felt like you had a lot of blocks going on, but it really wasn't that. It was really just, the Hanged Man. I felt like I was pulling this card for myself a lot, too. I know that being in this Hanged Man spot is really hard, but in order to really, like, get this enlightenment, sometimes you got to be uncomfortable, and I feel like, things have been really uncomfortable for you. I understand that. I understand this, but I don't understand, not that I don't understand, but I can't begin to understand, like, what you're going through, because I haven't gone through the same thing, but just as someone who's, like, like, caring and nurturing person, I can only imagine, you've been going through it, and I see, although, like, the 5 of Cups is coming up reversed, and the 5 of Swords is coming reversed, so it's, like, I feel like, the weight is being lifted now, things are going to get better, things are going to improve. And inside of you is this 9 of Pentacles person. So I feel like no matter what avenue you take, you're going to be successful. And I really feel like the psychic reading should continue. If you need to take a break from it, take a break. Because I know it takes a lot out of you to help, well, not you in general, but everybody, to read and help others. Like, yes, it could be exhausting, but it could also be very rewarding. I got a couple of signs for you to, like, go back to the spiritual readings and stuff. Because I actually feel like it's a great gift of yours. I can see, put others first and turn back, I see, like, go back to, like, what made you happy in the past, enjoying, like, making the type of videos you liked, the type of people you liked helping, turn back to the stuff, because putting others first will really help you reconnect to a playful, fun side of yourself and at least take your mind off things. So don't feel like because you're not in a good place, you can't be a good counselor, because I actually think this is part of your destiny. I really see counselor kept coming up for you. So if you're feeling lost in your life path, this is a huge hint about, how it is you're supposed to move forward and what your future will kind of look like. Obviously, counseling comes in many forms, but I'm being called to just read this. You're a natural counselor, and many people can benefit from your guidance and reassurance. I know I did too, because one thing I wanted to say is that, like, I really feel like you are a really gifted reader, and you have really strong and really real spiritual gifts. But on top of that, your intentions are good. And I feel like, honestly, that's a really hard combination when it comes to this stuff. Like, you genuinely like to help people, and I can see that, and you're very smart and intelligent, and I'm getting, like, that you're an old soul. So it's like you could be quite, cynical, hard on yourself, lose kind of your momentum, because you kind of just, Earth is a very heavy place to be in. I understand that it's very hard to be here sometimes and, like, to keep moving forward, to persevere, but especially when you're someone who's very aware and very sensitive. So, just keep it going. I feel like keep up what you're doing. And not only that, I feel like it's not only, like, the past between, like, what had happened with your life path and the depression and losing your brother. And also, I felt like your relationships haven't really been the best either, romantically in the past as well. You had a lot of karmic situations as well. And it's like, one doesn't end, what I feel like? But I feel like, you're getting these ideas on how to move forward and keep trusting that instinct. So, what are some of the ideas that you've been having and wanting to do? I know one of mine is actually to start a whole new YouTube channel, like, outside of this. Like, I've fallen into some depressions a lot. Like, I've had depression my whole life, so I understand it. Like, and I love helping people, but, I've been through some rough times. I'm not even making this about me. I'm just trying to, like, I can make a whole YouTube channel maybe about talking about that. Like, I've beat, like, some serious depression like time periods in my life. So just wanted to talk about that because it's like I know how hard it is to work through those emotions and issues, and like being depressed is way different than just feeling sad. Like it's like the whole world is caving in on you and it's like you can't breathe. I understand how it feels, and it's like I know like in the future I see this breakthrough coming through for you. So I just want to talk about depression and stuff like that because this is what truly sets you apart from other people and your readings and how you are and helping people, whether it's your work and your life. It's just that like, going through these things make you strong and wise, and just trust and have faith that like things will work out for you. Another thing I want to ask you, if you're an artist of some kind, because I keep getting this message for you. The first thing is give it to God. So it's like, like I feel like this is all your hurt, your pain, your worries, your frustrations. Like, don't actually, like, I always tell people, like, please don't actually, like, put balloons in the ozone layer. I know you're going to do that, but I actually meant, like, metaphorically, like, do something like that that helps you, like, relieve, like, your pain and your stress, like, whatever it is. And I feel like one of those things to you might be music, because I see, we got this message of listen to music and sing. So if you're, like, into music of some kind, or, like, listening to music or certain songs. Also, I feel like certain songs coming on the radio, like the angels are trying to help you out, move you forward. So if there's some music going on that lifts and inspires you, like keep listening to it, keep doing that. Also, just listen to sounds that are healing. And, I'm always put on like meditations for healing frequencies, for happiness frequencies. And I know because I have some serious like emotional mood swings. Like I'm a moody person. Like I go through some serious highs and some serious lows. So music is one of those things that really helps me. And maybe you're not even a singer, but I feel like you're literally like might enjoy singing or just letting loose, having fun. This is what this is about. Let it all go. Like I feel like your heart chakra is what really needs a lot of healing right now. So the heart chakra came up here, and it's like your healing is beginning right now. So you're already on the path. You're already doing what you need to do. Believe and succeed. I feel like your situation is going to improve. Still have hope. And I also see like you need to forgive yourself for feeling like you're not doing enough, because you're doing more than enough. You're going through an internal transition. That's when you start to do a lot of things externally and start to make moves. But it's only until you heal what's inside that you're able to move forward with the best of your abilities. So I see, it's not the right time right now for you to figure everything out and know what direction you're going. You're rebalancing yourself right now. You're healing. So keep that in mind. And I feel like, the situation of the past is definitely going to improve. Like, logically, like what to do, but it's just your heart that needs healing. And it's like you've closed up your feelings because you've been going through a lot. But, when I see the 8 of Wands and 10 of Cups, it's like your things are going to start to get better quickly, It's not even going to take a while. I feel like it's going to get better. Communicate clearly. This is telling me that I feel like you are carrying a lot of burdens on your own. Like you feel like you have nobody to talk to, that you can't just, that you can't like let go of this burden, this pain. That's why I'm just saying, listen to the music, have fun, relax, release it. If you ever need anyone to talk to, you can always hit me up. I can pull you an inspirational card, or just I'm a good listener. I know like depression like the back of my hand. So I understand sometimes it's just like you just want someone generally to listen to you and just not feel so alone. And I get that, because it's just like it's a hard thing to go through. And I still have trouble going to people for help, because I try to make friends sometimes, and people, I don't know. It's a tough world we live in. I understand that 100%. So, being a healer on top of that, and, having the ability to help others, but still struggling with yourself, that is something that I deal with sometimes too. So it's okay. But this is how you become, you are a leader. So it's hard for you to go to somebody else and say, here's my problems, help me. You have to set the path for yourself, which is challenging. But yes, like with the 7 of Cups saying like, whatever you choose to take is going to lead you to success. So like whatever, and you have this idea of something you want to do. That's why it keeps coming up. Like, just go for it. Like, choose a new path. So that's something I wanted to say. So, for you, it's like you have this ability to really make money for yourself and be successful, but don't worry so much about doing it all at once, because you're still in the process of manifesting. And I do see also a soulmate coming in your future as well. That's why I also pulled relationship harmony. So have trust and faith in yourself. And please, if you're in the arts, continue to do so. Be creative, because it's going to help you heal as well. And I feel like deep down you are a creative person, but you're also very logical as well. So you want to do logically what's right. But I do feel like your heart is in like, going your own way, doing your own thing. I pulled these cards about you. Counseling came up again. So it's like you heal with your kind words, your advice. So it's like, yeah, I'm definitely gonna like hit you up for a reading soon, because I feel like, you know what, like it's interesting, because I definitely understand, like, it's hard sometimes to see it, but like when you got these gifts for others, it's hard to see it for yourself, but you have a lot of options. And I also feel like, you're good with working with children, or you treat people like they're your family. You're good with like mentoring people. It's like people around you too. Also, when I see this card, I feel like a lot of people around you are very childish as well. Like, you tend to be the leader. That's what I kind of see in you. So it's like, and I see spiritual teacher here as well. So this tells me like there is nobody you can really go to, but you can study and like become whatever it is you want to be. You know what I mean? I don't feel like you're a follower. Like, you just have to have the courage to keep nurturing and moving forward. But I also see like you're definitely an artist of some kind. Like, artist keeps coming up. Engaging in artistic activities is beneficial to your career. See, something about art keeps coming up for you, and I know you see in the cards as well. So let me know, like, what kind of art are you involved in right now? Because I feel like you should keep going with this and keep going with the psychic readings as well. And I feel like, you know, things are going to start working out right now for you. Yeah, I feel like research, so there's something you really want to do and learn. I feel like it is in the spiritual field, but it's going to require you to do some researching more as well. So I also feel like you are meant to be a spiritual teacher, but you're also still learning about a lot of things as well. And, you know, as I am too, I'm learning astrology right now. Like, I'm always learning something. Like, I have books and books on my shelf, all things spiritual, and I've been like this even before I was giving readings and did all this stuff. I just love learning. So I feel like you might be the same way. Like, keep studying things that attract you. Like, every time you're in like a bookstore or attracted to articles or certain things going on in the world, that's not wasted time when you're learning. Like, all this stuff is gonna make sense. So you're studying right now. You're still in the process of studying the world around you. It may not be actual school, but I feel like you might be studying more and more spirituality because you're meant to do this. And I kind of feel like you are meant to be a spiritual teacher. So keep opening up your heart chakra and believing in yourself. Success is coming, and it's coming sooner than you think. And you have a lot of options. So it's like the angels are asking, like, what do you like the most to teach people and inspire people about? You know, what can you do to expand? But don't worry about it so much right now, because right now you're in a good place. Like, reward yourself. You're independent. You're strong. You know, you're doing better financially. And then they're saying, don't be hard on yourself. Take a rest right now, because it wasn't the right time for you to decide everything. You have a lot going on, but in your future, there's happiness. You know, once these burdens are away, and I see, you know, you manifesting like your new future and like even a relationship coming in for you. So these cards I want to talk about here about your life. And I kind of just answered your question already. So yes, I do see you doing psychic reading and going more into the intuitive field, because you have really strong intuitive gifts that are really standing out to me. Number two is I see that like everything's going to happen the way it needs to. We don't know our exact path. Like, now I'm learning my 10th house is Pisces. So that basically means like I'm just going to fall into one thing than the other. Like, I plan my week. So I plan my week out and do goals for myself just so I feel accomplished. But my life has been a random event of me just trying to work my best, to work my ass off, but being confused, but also knowing what to do and helping others and, you know, just going from one thing to the other, riding the waves of life. So that mentality is what I have, you know, but it is hard because we're just like, okay, what is going to happen next? But I feel like what's next for you is just this is what you need to do first. Just tell yourself you're allowed to feel joyful. You know, you can feel joy, you know, regardless of the circumstances, you know. So the first things first, like, allow yourself to feel joy. That's what I want you to do. Number one, connect with yourself, connect with things that you love. Your favorite music, your favorite art, your favorite movies, your favorite people, your favorite thing to eat, your favorite thing to go out. Like, start doing things you enjoy again. Number two is follow your passion. And this is you. You are magnetic and seductive, and, you know, stay present, because you can really help a lot of people with your power when you really come into it. So keep that in mind. Number three, power. So yeah, like I said before, you're extremely powerful. You have you know what's right, and you know what the right path is for you, and you know how to walk away from things that aren't good for you. So just keep following that intuition. And the angels are asking you, like, if you want to do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not your mind. Your heart's your gateway to the soul. That's why I'm talking about this heart chakra. So keep listening to heart chakra healing meditations. This is going to really help you, because you're in a healing mode right now. And, you know, through life, you find the missing pieces of yourself. And I also feel like right now you feel like something is missing. But, you know, I really feel like when you have these amazing treasured memories, like with somebody, nothing is really lost, you know? But I know, like, it's hard. It's easier for me to say, like, you're the one who's going through it. So I understand that, you know. But trust that transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the situation, it will transform. So, this is the one I was trying to say. When you pass from the world, you take nothing but your soul and your memories that you shared with those you love. So, like, keep that in mind. I know, like, you know, like, it's hard to say right now, but life is really just an illusion, and the souls and the people we're around, and, you know, eventually, you know, everybody goes through cycles in their life, and what's left at the end of our lives is the memories. So keep close the memories of the people that you have in your life, you know, who are still with you, who still aren't with you, and this is what's important, you know, and you're going to realize that too, you know. But right now it's you're going through a mourning, but but when this is over with, like, the angels are asking you, like, what it is that you want to do. And I'm saying that because when I see the 7 of Cups, I'm saying, look at all these options, like, take a path and go with it, because I feel like you're really artistic and creative and you need to give yourself that freedom. So have the courage to start nurturing your soul again and nurturing others, because you have this really great ability to do so. Put others first, like, turn back, like, keep doing what you were doing, like, stay on that path, because the change that went inside of you was a internal one, and your external circumstances are going to start changing as well. So let's see what other messages I got for you. See, finances are definitely going to improve for you. It's interesting I got the Father card too. I didn't even mean to pull that one. Interesting. I want to pull another card about that. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, your life hasn't not been easy. That's what I'm seeing, because for you, I'm seeing that, like, I feel like you something tells me that you had to be strong on your own. Like, there's really not anybody you feel like you can really lean on. That's why authority figure, like, you're a natural authority figure. And with a life review, take inventory of your life and resolve and change or heal anything that's unbalanced. So it's like, I feel like the balance of your life was that, like, you probably had to take control and, like, do things on your own a lot. So right now you're being asked to just breathe and become a leader on your own right now, and be patient, because everything's going to fall together as it should be. And that's kind of what I'm seeing for you in this situation. Let's see what else I see. Forgiveness is coming up a lot, so keep forgiving yourself for, I feel like you're being so hard on yourself. Forgive yourself, because this is what's going to help you spread your wings and fly. Like, you feel like you're not doing enough, or that you're not good enough, or that you're exactly where you need to be. And also, I feel like your love life is going to start improving. This is the blessing that's coming in for you. Not only that, you're extremely wise, so keep doing what you're doing. I feel like I'm going to reading from you next, like, because, we all go through it. And I love, like, to hear what people have to say. And I actually remember, like, you having, like, really interesting insight. You might be traveling in your life too in the future. So if you want to do that, like, that's definitely something I could see for you. Leaving or traveling. You might be leaving, like, your old life behind. Oh, right. The first thing that ever pulled for you that came up. There's so many messages that came through, but especially about love coming in strong for you. So I see that you got a love message. You're definitely attracting a soulmate pretty soon in your life. I'm actually seeing a year from now, your life's going to look really different. That's why I pulled, meditation brings answers. So this is telling you that, like, don't try to, like, logically figure out everything that's going to happen. Just get in touch with your intuition more and your heart, and what your heart really wants. Because you're trying to overthink, and, right now it's not doing you any good. So right now it's like a year from now, you're going to be really super happy and you're going to be super relieved. I see the tower and the sun here. To me, it's like, you're in the middle of a storm right now, but soon, like, the sun's going to come out, especially a year from now. I kind of see you in a relationship. Yep. I'm going to pull some romance angel cards. Express your love. Yep. Calling your soulmate. Let's see what else. Yeah, healing family issues, release your ex. See, there was, like, family issues that were coming up in the cards too, but I just didn't want to, bring that up, because I was just like, nah, this is not what this reading is about right now. But, you're healing yourself, and, I do feel like you were in a karmic relationship, and I had a really bad karmic relationship this year as well. Like, and I understand, like, people just don't get, like, that spiritual people are people who teach and help others. We have the worst lives sometimes. Like, it's true. Like, this is how we learn to help people. If you ever went through it, you can't help people through it. So just think of it this way. You're going to be able to help people who've going through the same things you're going through. And I know you've been going through a lot. Like, I know you don't say that, but you did say it to me, but I know this is something that, like, you don't normally reach out to people, is what I'm getting from this situation. Like, and I feel very honored that I can help you, or at least help you to the best of your abilities. I think you just want reassurance that you're on the right path and you're going the right way. So trust and faith, the arts, like, keep creating, keep doing what you're doing, keep being yourself. You are on the right path. But let's see what else these cards have to say over here for you. Have courage to keep moving forward, to persevere. It's like, certain things around you are intimidating you, but I feel like you can keep it moving. I see, like what I said before, you're just on a different cycle right now. You're going to be entering a new cycle soon. Make sure you don't enter this victim consciousness. Like, why does everything happen to me? My life is so horrible. I have the worst life, Get out of that and realize that everything is an opportunity to learn and growth. And I feel like the temptation for you is to just, like, stay in this, like, this mindset of, like, stuck in the past, or, like, I feel like you're tempted to stray away from your past sometimes because you think it'd be easier. But at the end of the day, I feel like you're how teachable are you is, like, the universe wants to teach you how to teach others, and you've been doing a really good job. So keep it up with that. That's kind of what I get from this over here. I just want to pull a couple more cards from this. Oh yeah, so the Phoenix Rising is like about, you know how like the Tower card, it's like when the tower is falling, it's like you start to rise above the ashes and then you become who you're meant to be. So the Phoenix Rising is about everything in your life is coming to an end. Maybe friends are leaving, relationships are ending, you know, like things are happening, changing, but it's like through that death you'll be able to rebirth. And I also feel like the sexuality is strong too. I just feel like you have like a strong like sexual magnetic energy too, and you can use that to your advantage in your life. And I feel like this is coming up because maybe you haven't been embracing that side of yourself, but you need to know that it's okay to embrace that side of yourself and just be yourself. And you know, I really feel like this is good. It's actually the first card I pulled from this deck when I got it, and I was really happy when I read the description. And it's saying like, you know, change is coming, but good change. You know, 3 and 2, that makes 5. So 3 is coming together. 2 is partnership. I see like partnership entering your life, or at least new friends. And but at first, like everything's gonna fall apart first before everything gets better. And that's kind of like the wavelength that you're on right now. So the universe is sending you signs right now. That's what I'm seeing for you. Don't see, like self-sabotage is just like you're telling yourself that you can't do what you want. Say what you want, be the person that you want to be, because I see this for you. And through the sad, I feel like you're sad right now, but you're healing your inner child still, you know? So it's going to take a little bit of time. I see that for you. You're going to be coming together with a loved one, I feel like pretty soon, right after you're done healing. So within here next year, it's going to be a really good year for you. That's what I see. So everything's going to come together. So you just want to know what you're guided to give or any insight on topics that come to mind. So let's see what else I could do. I know I'm trying to do like, okay, so I pulled like these astrology cards for you as well. So I see for you, look, it's saying like demonstrate your goals diplomatically by making the right connections. So you have a lot of goals. So the sun is like, you're going to start getting out there. And this is a Capricorn card. So it feels like for you, life is going to be hard work, dedication, getting where you need to be, but being patient about it. I feel like you might have a lot of Capricorn energy as well. And the 7th house is about partnerships and relationships, and you might have a heavy 7th house. I really think you're going to be meeting like a major soulmate on your path for the next couple months as well, and making the right connections. I feel like a lot of karmic relationships are coming to an end finally, because I see that release your ex, and I know like you had some karmic relationships going on, and you're learning how to love yourself because you're really super powerful. You're an old soul, and once you really tap into that energy, you're going to be unstoppable. Number 3 keeps coming up too, so making the right connections is going to be really, I don't know what you want to exactly do with your life, but I feel like you have some sort of dream, goal, vision. It might involve spirituality, the arts, teaching, leaving where you're at. You have these fantasies, I feel like, and you know what? You might be a writer of some kind as well. I feel like it's all going to come together. You know, you have a lot of gifts, and make sure you share with others, and a lot of gifts are going to come to you in return. Teaching and learning. See, it's like through learning, you become the best teacher. You never stop teaching, you never stop learning, but you are a teacher and you're a leader, and keep doing what you're doing. And I feel like keep doing more of it. And there's more stuff that you maybe want to talk about, maybe on YouTube or just like in your real life. Like I feel like you're passionate about a lot of things and you're hiding a lot of things from the world. So keep being yourself. Like don't be afraid. And I feel like the sun, you're a leader. Like you're the sun. Like you're bright like a star. So let yourself shine and stop dimming your light. Like let yourself shine, be in the spotlight. I feel like you just shy away from the world because you've been hurt so badly. But love yourself and let yourself shine. And this is really what's coming through. I don't really feel like you're on the wrong path or there's anything wrong. I just feel like you needed reassurance about you keep doing what you're doing. You're doing a great job. Let me pull a couple cards about work, because that seems to be something that's an area of focus for you. You didn't really ask about love, but love came up. So let's see, work, success. So you're bound to be successful. You're in a recovery period right now. That's why nothing makes any sense. But I definitely see you potentially like being led in a spiritual path. And I pulled the romance card. You're ready for romance too. So this is good because you didn't even ask about that. I know like a while ago you might have been like looking for romance. You kind of gave up, but I feel like you're ready for romance in your life. Yeah, I really feel like you have some abandonment issues but a spouse. See, I'm pulling love messages for you, so I hope that's encouraging. I even see, I know I pulled the baby card. Okay, woo, we're gonna ahead of ourselves, but yeah, one day you're gonna have a happy family. I keep seeing that, like, I don't know why this devil card came up. Let me clarify this for you. Yes! See, you're walking away from karma now. Bad karma, bad relationships, bad situations, toxic people. Finally, like, this karma is over of you learning and growing. So let's see about career. So you feel okay, yeah. So it might have been hard for you to upstart yourself and like your career, but pretty soon you're coming into this Empress energy. So and Queen of Wands. So this is entrepreneur. So you're gonna start embarking on new and plans. And I actually see a soulmate coming in, a King of Wands, a King of Swords. Sorry, King of Wands. I said he might have some fire in him. It doesn't really matter. Smart guy coming in. 10 of Pentacles. Things are gonna start working out for you. I really see new opportunities coming in. Your intuition. Okay, I see King of Wands. There it is. Yeah, I feel like I feel like you're a Queen of Wands, a Queen of Cups, and an Empress. Like, these are all your elements. You're extremely intuitive. You're actually pretty ambitious and goal-oriented and career-oriented. And you're extremely nurturing and loving and motherly. So these are all your traits. And you're going to attract someone who's really logical, but also really motivated as well. So he's going to be really smart. This is a guy that's coming into your life as well. I feel like he has different traits to him, too. I'm just saying, like, this is you. You're extremely intuitive over everything. And you're going to start embarking on more stuff and leadership stuff involving with your spirituality. That's what I see for you. And it's just like you are, everything is coming. It just feels a little delayed, but you're actually just growing on the inside. Hence why we got the Hangman. And then finally the Fool and Nine of Pentacles and Hierophant. So everything's going to be exactly how you want it to be. You're getting exactly what you want out of your life. The Fool, a new start, fresh start. Nine of Cups, it's like wish fulfillment. And the Hierophant, which makes, for me lately, it just means marriage. So woof, we're going full in. You have a really bright future ahead. Like, honestly, like, I'd literally pull, if I would tell you if it took a little bit, but bright future is coming in fast for you. So have trust and faith. Things are going to pick up and change really quickly for you. So if you had any exact questions, like, about things, just let me know. But I really feel like you're blossoming in the person that you're meant to be right now. And you're exactly on the right path. The worst is over. That's what I'm seeing when I pulled the devil. I got a little nervous, but then I see you walking away from the devil. So it's like, yes. You're walking away from your fears, your addictions, and relationships that didn't work, and karmic relationships that didn't make any sense at the time. The angels only tell us so much. Like, they tell us, oh, work on it. I told you I have the worst karmic relationship, like, ever, and and everybody else will tell me run, but I understand that there's growth in the karmic relationship, and I'm ready if there's someone new coming in my life. I'm ready if there's someone old. Like, like, enter life in the same open-mindedness. Whatever happens. Let whatever come to you, and just ask the angels, like, whatever's meant to come, show me the signs. Let me follow my signs. Let me follow the way I'm supposed to be. But honestly, just keep being courageous and nurturing yourself, nurturing others. You're on the right path, and you have I was gonna say a shit ton of options, but I just curse, whatever. You have a shit ton of options available as far as what you want to do, and it all involves spirituality. I really feel like you're gonna be involved with a lot of different things. I feel like in your future, you're not meant to be fit into one box. Oh, there we go. You have a soulmate coming in too, and I feel like you thought you had to do everything on your own, but they're saying like. Your life's going to look way different, so take a fresh start. And I actually see another female friend coming into your life, so have hope as well. Be intuitive. I see a male coming into your life as well. I see you manifesting a lot of new stuff into your life. I'm getting the same cards again. All right, so yeah, I feel like I feel like you kind of isolated yourself because you were kind of suspicious of others. Kind of what I'm getting. So keep an open mind. Open your heart chakra first and believe in yourself, and you're going to succeed. And make sure meditate. And I know I hate meditating, but start making lists and start writing every night about stuff you want, goals you want. Pretty soon you're going to know exactly what it is you want to go, and, get out in nature and really connect with your soul and what is it that you really want. I know you really want this marriage because I see it coming up, so you're going to have that. So, picture your life. How do you want it to look? And it's going to look exactly that way because you're extremely intuitive. I mean, obviously, divine order. Look, everything is as it is right now. Look past illusion, see underlying order. Wow, I just said that about the illusion before. That's funny. Don't get caught up in the illusion. Remember who you are. You're a powerful soul. You're here to do work. You're here to help others. Honor all the different cycles of life and prioritize what it is that's important to you right now. Make sure you pay attention to how sensitive you are. Give yourself a break when you need to. Cry when you need to. Punch. Oof. Sorry, getting a little dramatic over here. Punch a wall if you need to. And yeah, you have spiritual gifts. You're good at teaching others about spiritual gifts. And just be gentle to yourself at this time. Surround yourself with gentle people, situations, and environments. I feel like you've been around a lot of toxic stuff and you've learned from that. And I really see, especially financial prosperity happening in your future as well. So reconsider how you're looking at life right now, because the universe is sending a sign that big, happy changes are on the way for you. So you're pretty much on the right path. I say, yes, of course, keep it up with the spiritual gifts and abilities. You're extremely talented at that. I feel like your gifts lie within using your abilities as well, but also creative gifts that you also have as well. I also feel like your path involves a soulmate as well coming in. And I also just feel like you're in a path of healing. So just connect with yourself. A year from now, your life's going to look exactly how you need it to be, and you're exactly where you need to be. You don't need to have everything figured out to have a life purpose. You think I have everything figured out? I don't. I mean, a year ago, I didn't even have a YouTube channel or my own career. Now I have my own business a year later, and it's still not looking... almost actually 10 months now, but it's still shocking to think about that. I didn't even really plan this. I've been planning every day, but you get what I mean. And a year from now, my life's gonna look totally different again. It's the signs that I'm getting. So I'm like, all right, be open, be ready to see what comes next, and be forgiving of yourself. Give yourself time. Everything's going to fall when it needs to. And for now, heal your heart. Like, this is where it begins, inside and out. And just know you're going through huge spiritual transformations right now. So you might be extremely intuitive or getting more and more intuitive each day, and your readings might be fire. I know, like, a year ago, my readings are not as good as they are now. So keep in mind, you're growing for the path you're meant to be on. I just pulled this card. Discover your life purpose. I don't know. Music is it's just like water. I feel healing. I feel like dark nights, but teaching other people about going through their own darkness, their own depression, like healing, helping people, nurturing people, a soulmate. This is all what I'm getting from this photo. This is like the photo, like, this is like the picture, the card they want me to grab to wrap up, but it makes sense. I feel like music is important. Maybe you're going to date a musician. Ooh, I don't know. This is what I see. Like, red dress is like sensuality, like there's a sexuality to this. I don't know, there's just like something very serene about this photo. I feel like this has to do with you and your life purpose, but I'm gonna let you go with that message. Let me know if this triggers anything for you, because they want you to look at it. Thank you so much for getting this reading from me, and thank you for the privilege. Let me know if I helped you at all, if you need any more clarification. This is probably the longest reading I've done in a long time, plus I talk 1,000,000 miles per minute, so thanks again for watching. Bye.